Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Monday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And I hope you guys had an amazing weekend over the weekend. Well, when else would you have an amazing weekend? It's not like it's on a Monday or Tuesday. Sometimes I just talk before I really think about what I'm saying. I had a great weekend. So if you were with me last week, I told you that I was heading up to Terre Haute for Mom's weekend with Caden, one of my twins, and Kyan was there as well. So it was really fun to spend the day with them. I filled the refrigerator while I was there, which is, always, I guess, what moms do. God forbid my son go without food, for a few minutes, and he never starves. So, but it was super, super fun. So those have asked, how was my weekend? It was great. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, and again, what's better than spending some time with your kids? So it was definitely a nice weekend. And then yesterday, it was beautiful here in Indiana. Hopefully it was nice weather wherever you are. Worked outside, did some spring cleaning. My body is sore today, reminding me that my age and I am not in any kind of shape anymore. So yeah, may have overdone it just a little bit out there. I'm definitely feeling it today, but it was a beautiful day. I pressure washed my rugs, and so yeah, I pressure washed them. I don't just because they're rugs, I can take them outside, pressure wash them, and I took the squeegee to them and hand scrubbed them. So my rugs are beautiful now, but my body is paying for it. Going to be 96 here in Arizona. I hear you guys kind of out west are having some record temperatures for this time of the year. So, I hope that is not saying what your summer is going to be like hot and miserable. So, all right, but what do I have for you today? I have Brutus Monroe for you. Yes, finally I have got Brutus Monroe ready for you guys. So we're going to flip the camera around. We are just going to jump right in. First, I'm going to show you what is in the class kits. Now, these class kits, friends, are all spoken for. This class is coming up live on April 14th. Okay, it is an air exclusive class. One of my friends on here, yours is going to be open, just so you know. I am trying really, really hard to possibly get a few more class kits for you guys. I can make no guarantees, but if I would be able to, I need to know in this live or on the replay tonight if you would want one or not. So the class itself, I do not have samples of what will be in the class. So Brutus Monroe, Christopher there, one of the owners, he will be the one teaching the class. From what I hear, friends, he just kind of goes with what he's feeling that night. I'm not for sure if that is true, but that's kind of what I've heard, which is not a bad thing, But I'm going to pull out everything in here because I think once you see the kit, it's not even going to matter to you that I do not have actual class samples because you get so much in this kit. Again, this class kit is just $30 and that's it. Yes, all these are spoken for from pre-orders. So if you miss the pre-order and you're like, I think I want a class kit, even if I'm not taking the class, it is well worth the value. I think you're getting like $70 worth of stuff in here. It's an amazing deal, which I know that's why a lot of people snagged it, was just for the deal itself. So if you would want a class kit and you're not already down for one, let me know. And if I can get more, I will get you one. And I don't know how many I can get at that. So one thing you're going to get in here are something, and it's really hard for you to even see it on the screen. Can you see those real light lines? These are washi maps. I'm going to show you more washi maps today with what we have in from Brutus Monroe. But this is something that's so totally cool that they do. It's kind of like if you're a scrapbooker, we have page sketches and page maps. This is like a nice little card map for your washi tape. So you know exactly where to put the washi tape. It's spaced out perfectly, which is great. So you've got a washi map in here. You've also got one washi sheet. Here's another washi map in here as well. So you got two washi maps. You've got you got a whole die in here. You can tell I have not looked through here. I was like, little stickers. Nope, this is a whole die in here. Great little label die. You get a fun little stencil. Oh, do those fit on here? Look at that. So you could stencil some of these as well. How stinking cool is that? So you've got a stencil in there. Then you've got a little birthday set here. Oh, and I wondered why, I don't know if you saw that or not. I wondered why you had this extra little one. Well, that's because somebody misspelt birthday. So they remade just that little one. Happy birthday. So you've got a great little stamp set in here. Cancel that. You've got two great little stamp sets. Ooh, these are called doodle strips. These are fun. I'm betting those probably fit on those little washi maps as well. So you've got so many different ways that you can use those. You've got this Special Moments paper pad. And then you've also got a great little pouch full of, I'm going to assume this is glitter. I don't think it's embossing powder. I think it's glitter. How fun is this? All this is $30 and it gets you into the class as well. Again, all my kits are spoken for. If you're watching the live today, if you're watching the replay today, and you would like to be included on the waiting list for these, I had maybe an opportunity to get a few more. We will see. Heather with Brutus Monroe, she called me on Friday as I was leaving, and I did not get her called back. Shame on me. I know. But I wanted to show you guys everything first to see if there was even any interest. Before I commit to 6 more, 12 more class kits, I wanted to make sure that I had enough interest in those kits because I don't want to get hung with class kits that nobody wants. So this is the pre-order air special. I am showing everyone the class kits today, Miss Sharon, to see if anyone, if I could possibly get more, if anyone would be interested in them. If you're already on the list, these are not even on the website. You can actually see them on the website, but you cannot order them. So they are safe for everyone who had pre-ordered theirs. But if you would like one, I'm going to try my best to get a kit for you. Rhonda would like one. Perfect. We will try. And I think Joanne was making sure she was on the requested list. So we will check that as well for you, Joanne. All right. So then moving on, after our class kits, what else do we have in from them? We've also just got some card bases here. We've got this great little pack of pattern paper called Quilted Keepsakes. I think one of these is actually a special request, is why we added them to our order. I'm going to flip through this and show you. So these look like old quilt patterns. Oops, just shot them all out there. So Quilted Keepsakes. 6x6 pad, and then washi maps. So we've got lots of washi maps here. I'm going to start with number 1. You get 2 in each, and they are, I think they're $4.39. I think that's right, $4.39, $4.49, something like that. You get 2 sheets in here. So basically that's going to get you 8 card fronts. So it's a great little value. Edie, we will definitely check it. If not, we'll get you on there, okay? I probably should have pulled up my list in front of me. I may do that at the end of the live if I don't forget. So there's washi map 1. Here's washi map 2. And then you've got this great little space here where you can put your sentiments, or you could put die cuts, decorations. These are so fun. I really, really love this concept. So Cynthia, this is like a little map. So you know exactly where to put it, like for card backs, for a background on your card. And where this grayed out spot, that is where you're going to place your washi. It's kind of like if you ever use a sketch for scrapbooking. Same thing, then you know exactly where to layer your washi. It just kind of gives you a starting point, and they're also perfectly spaced. Makes easy peasy quick cards too. So there's number 2. Here's number 3. There's map number 3. Map number 3 has really some fun layering on it. Map number 4. And then they also did a bookmark map as well. And again, you get 2 of each sheet in here. Driving to Denver. Woo! All right, next we've got all kinds of great washi here. These are great little washi strips. You can use them just like regular washi. You get 2 sheets in each. So first one we've got is called Sunflower Swatches. Then we have got, this one is called Blinding Lights. This one I think is really fun, especially for my junk journalers. Forever Yours. Now this one here, you can leave plain, or you could come and color these in. Super fun. This one is called Doodle Art. Birthday Balloons. This one's a duo. So this one you can actually run through your Mink and you can foil it. So everywhere you see the black, that will foil, which I think is so stinking cool. So this one is called Scoops. So you can foil all those sprinkles. Sunflower Swatches, you've got it, Miss Sharon, thank you. This is another fun one. It's called Mermaid Tail. Then we've got Pretty Postage. So these look like old postage stamps, kind of collaged and layered side by side. This one's very folk artsy. Oh, it's what it's called, folk art. That one's really pretty. That one's going to make a really neat little card. Old Glory. Street Art. And Honey. Now, for those of you that were asking and you're just not quite envisioning, let me see if I can pull this up on my computer quickly. I don't want to take a ton of time, but let me just see here. Let's see what's on my computer. We're going to see. All right. I'm going to see if I can find, just to show you. Okay, so if I look for, oh, that's not my normal search engine. Don't you hate it when your normal search engine goes away? Okay, so, all right. So this here is one of the washi maps. This is washi map number 1. And then here are some backgrounds done with it. So you can see it just kind of gives you a starting point to help you create the background layers. So that's the map in the background. So you just kind of know where to put them. See, there's that one, little map in the background. And then you can layer on top. That way they're spaced nicely. That one's really cute too. So that is what the washi maps are. Hopefully that makes a little more sense for you guys now that we're asking, what's a washi map? Maybe one of these days I'll be a little ahead of the game and I can get you a little sample video of putting one together, but they're easy peasy. That's the thing. I mean, you're literally going to take that sheet of washi or that strip of washi and you're just going to put different ones on here. And because they do a nice little coordinating page, you don't even have to think about it. You know, put one strip here. You can put this one right here if you want, stick him up here, and then pick another one. And then just start to fill it in with your washies. Bonus Monday. Yes, I am working on this Monday. So I thought, you know what? We've got 2 orders checked in. We're going to show them. So this is order number 1, Brutus Monroe. If you jumped on late, please watch the replay because we talked about these exclusive kits that we have with Brutus Monroe and Air for a class that Christopher is going to be teaching for Air stores. And I have the opportunity to maybe get some extra class kits. We're going to keep fingers crossed, but I just need to know who would like a class kit. Again, you get all of this for $30 plus the class with Christopher, which is a crazy, amazing deal. Is the map one reusable? It is a one and done thing, but you get 2 sheets in here. And I think they were like $4, $4.39 for 2 sheets. So that gets you 8 card backs. So when you do your math, they're not very expensive at all, but they are a one and done. Yep, one and done. All right, then we're going to jump over here to our next order that we got checked in. So we did get a little restock from the warehouse. It's got some new stuff in it too, but I wanted to show you. So on Friday, we had that fun little live and I showed you spellbinders. And one of the dies in that spellbinders order was this little lemonade stand die. We got our sample done today. So we did sell out of these without a sample on Friday, but I'm placing my order. So I wanted to show you how stinking cute this die set is. And yes, we did exactly what I told you I thought would be awesome, was to turn it into a card. We just cut out the background twice, did a little score, and look at that. Look at the little sandwich board that it makes. Absolutely adorable. So that is a sample with one of the dies we got in last week. And then also we had gotten in this brand new set called Color Block Accent Arches. It is designed to work with this die set here, S5-526, which is just an arches set. And so we put together a couple samples so you could see them in real life. So this set here is what we cut the red out with and the yellow out with. And then we just layered it on top of a solid arch. And look how cute that little cobblestone look is. Oh my gosh. So fun. Oh, Sarah is asking if we carry the Tailored Expressions version. So she does a version for her paper strips, so like her strip dies, which you definitely could, do washi tape with those. I did show those last week. We've got one of them left. Now, speaking of Tailored Expressions, I've had a couple people reach out wanting some Tailored Expressions stuff. One, sadly, I told her, I don't have an order anytime soon. And so she placed her order already because I told her I probably would not be placing an order. And then right after I told her that, someone else reached out for Tailored Expressions too. So I do plan to post in the Doodlebug Dish in the next day or so to see if anyone needs anything from Tailored Expressions, because then if I get enough requests, I will place an order. I only order from her once or twice a year now. Her things are beautiful. And I love her stuff, love her style, but it just does not sell as well as it used to for us. And we carry a lot of other companies since then. So I think we've established a little more of a niche with some other companies than just with Tailored Expressions. So I don't order from her very often, but if I get enough requests or enough of you are wanting some things, I can definitely get an order put in for you guys. All right, so cobblestone dies, you've got it, Miss Mary Lou. We will get those pulled for you. Sandwich board, you got it, Jennifer. We will add one. I will add another one to my order. It is so cute. And all this came with it. All this was in the one die set. Absolutely adorable. I love it. All right, what else did we get in this order? We restocked some of our Create albums from 49 and Market. This one is the triple flip, so whenever you open it, it flips 1, 2, 3. And then our quadruple flip, got those back in. I also had someone reach out not too long ago. They are wanting to do the new Vicki Boutin. It's an album kit. Now, we don't have any of the stuff left to do the album kit. I am so sorry, but I've got one customer that was able to order pretty much all the Vicki Boutin stuff on pre-order from us. And this is the album that Nikki Shear used whenever she created the book for 49 and Market. It is going to use Artful Moments from Vicki Boutin. This is one of Vicki's albums. And then this is what we need to assemble a kit for Miss Cynthia. So Cynthia, if you are watching, this is what you needed for your Vicki B order. Let's see. Paula says, I'm not sure if I have the regular die set because I put them, so no numbers. How much is the cobblestone die? Cobblestone die, I believe, is 29. Cobblestone die is 29. But Pam, I just wonder if it wouldn't match other arches that you may already have in your stash though, too. You know what I mean? I just wonder if it wouldn't work with other companies. You just need the right size arch. Sandwich board poly, we'll put you down for one. Jean wants a cobblestone die. We'll get that pulled for you. All right, next. Ooh, just so you guys know, my warehouse is now out of the smaller 2-ounce bottle of Nuvo. I have it on the table because I was trying to order more, and I cannot get any more. They are out of stock for a while. So if you need 2-ounce Nuvo, we've got a couple bottles left on the shelf. Snag those before they are all gone. Simple Stories football collection kit here. So just adding that to our sports wall. Mouse and Me. So we just showed you Mouse and Me last week, and we got it in from Echo Park. Here is a set of dots that match it. So you've got this really fun big dot and small dot in here. You've got 3 different colors in here. You've got light blue, red, and black. And then they've got a large dot on one side, smaller dot on the other. Yeah, Cynthia, I really think that other companies' arches would work. So it's one of those things, if you're like, I love that cobblestone die, okay? And I will rebuy arches if they don't work with mine. I would get the cobblestone die, see if yours work, you know, for now, and then if not, then order another die set. Because if you just love that cobblestone kind of look, and they call it color block. That's what they call it, color block accents, but to me it looks like a little cobblestone. So if you're like, I want it regardless, I would let me ship this to you. Check and see if your arches work, and if they do, bonus. That's great. If they don't, then we can always pop this set in your next order. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But that's what I would do. Can I get the cobblestone? You've got it. If my bucket was waiting on something, I know it has to be. Okay. It might be Pam. I don't know, but we will check you tomorrow. And then Renata got some dots. Perfect. Next, just restocking our notebook paper. I almost said paper die. It's or notebook paper from Coordinations. It's just great line notebook paper, blank on the back. It is textured. So notebook paper, white erasers back in stock. And I doubled my order this time. So hopefully we can fill special orders and then have enough to go on the shelf. So what is so special about this great little white eraser? Well, one, a white eraser, whenever you are crafting, you're making small little pencil marks somewhere. Maybe you're like me, and a lot of times I will pre-write my journaling in pencil, like a little mechanical pencil, because I'm a ferocious speller. Sometimes I have to look words up, but I also want my spacing to look nice too. So a lot of times when I am journaling, I write it once in pencil, then I go back over it in marker, pen, whatever, and then I erase my pencil lines. You don't want to use a pink eraser on the top of the pencil to do that. And sometimes with some of those little mechanical pencils, their white erasers are really cheap, not great. And so they don't erase 100%. So using a little white eraser for that works out so well for me to get rid of all of my pencil lines. Another thing is that I use these for is anytime you've got a brand new stamp set, an acrylic stamp set especially, they're so slick that your ink wants to pull up on the top of it. So whenever you go to stamp it, you don't get this nice smooth image. And then you're really kind of like, oh, dang, I just stamped that right on my card and it looks horrible. What I do is I recommend taking a white eraser, just going over the top of your stamp set, and then it's almost like putting a layer of primer on there. It just gives it a little something to stick to, and then your ink stamps so much better. It does not harm your stamp at all. Actually, over time, once you clean it, you're not even going to be able to tell it's there. But those first few times, it just gives the ink more of a surface to stick to. So I do that to all of my acrylic stamps before I stamp them. So a little white eraser is perfect for that, and they're less than $2. It's definitely one of those things I feel like you should have in your crafting stash. And most of those things that I recommend, they're less than like $5-6 on those items. But I do think this is one of those things every crafter should have, if not one, two. Keep one in the bag that you take with you to crops and one at your desk. Two of the notebook papers, I just saw that fly by. A white eraser, you've got it for Susan and Tina. Adding those, Tina, one of the notebook paper, got it, perfect. Thank you, friends. Moving on down. So with Simple Stories and them updating that snap binder line, they now have great little tab dividers to put into your 6x8 binders. They're not thick chipboard like what you get in the binder. So whenever you buy your binder originally, you do get these great little divider tabs in there, and they're real thick chipboard. These are not thick chipboard, but they are a nice thicker paper, and they're white, and you've got 4 different ones in there. Is a white eraser different than a gum eraser? It is. Technically, I'm not for sure, what the properties would be with a white eraser versus a gum eraser. And I have not used a gum eraser on my stamps before. Just from, my art classes that I had as a kid, a gum eraser feels different than a white eraser. And it does erase a little different. So I am not for sure if the gum eraser would work on your stamps. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I don't know if it would work on the surface of your stamps like a white one would. For, erasing pencil marks, yep, a gum eraser is going to be fine. I just have not tried that with that stamp technique. White eraser for Eugene, you've got it. White eraser and a Nuvo for Marilyn, you've got it, Miss Marilyn. We'll get that pulled for you. All right, so then we had our dividers. Next one is just a restock for our die section. This is Be Bold Blooms. This is one of Spellbinder's best ever selling dies. Oh, you use your gum eraser all the time? Yeah, the gum eraser I know is going to work great for erasing things. I just like to carry these. Gum erasers now are more than $2 a piece. So this is less expensive than a gum eraser. Erase is great, and I know it works for that little die trick. But if you're just using it for pencils, yeah, your gum eraser is going to be great. All right, so Be Bold Blooms. Now we've got some of our Spellbinders. Everyone has baggage line individually. This is the Retro Suitcase and Sentiments. Got that one separately now. $20.39 is the price on that one. Dorothy wants Be Bold Blooms. You've got it. Thank you. This is one of my all-time favorite. You get so many great florals in here. You've got layering pieces. You've got foliage in here. It really is just a good die set. Designer Purses is another one out of that Everyone Has baggage line. $27.39 is the price on the purses. And I really think this is one that we could easily cut twice and then do like a little, almost like pocket piece in between, like a little gutter margin, whatever you want to call it, and turn it into a little candy container, something like that. Ribbon die, you've got it. Jennifer's already jumping to my next one. This one is called Awareness Ribbon and Sentiments. So you've got sending hope, courage, and strength. We'll fight this together. Resilience lives in you. Sending love and hope as you face each day. Bravery looks a lot like you. You got this. So you've got all kinds of great stamps in here. It's $25.39 for the set. So there's your sentiments. And then up here is the die that makes the ribbon. And these are little drop-ins. So you could make the ribbon completely solid, or you could drop in strength and hope. I'm going to flip it around so you can see that again. And then what I like about this is because you've got each little piece individual, you can do just like you see on here, how they did light, medium, and dark paper, and it builds in your shadowing for you. How cool is that? So that's why you've got the 3 pieces, so you can build in the shadowing. Now, of course, you could cut it all in just bright pink and layer it all in bright pink, in bright purple, whatever color you choose. But whenever you do the 3 different colors, it creates that shadow look for you, which I think is really cool. Again, this one is called Awareness Ribbon and Sentiments. So there's that one. Adding that over to my got it pile. Thank you. And Luann wanted a white eraser. I keep wanting to say white eraser. White eraser. Next one. So I got that. Next one out of that set is the Keep Calm stamp set. Let me help you carry that. Friends help friends. Keep it light. Buy the purse. Buy the craft supplies. We can carry anything. Life is short. This is how we roll. So this is a really fun one too, because you've got some uplifting messages in here, but you just got some really cute little crafty messages in here as well. Keep calm and craft on. Crafting is cheaper than therapy. I'll help you carry that. So that again goes with all these great sets. This stamp set is $16.39. Did you see, oh, hold on. Did you see the stolen by Temu already? Seriously? Oh my gosh. So Joanne just said, did you see the Canada Gal? So this was all designed by a store in Canada to create the line. Said they have been stolen by Temu companies. That is so sad. Gosh, isn't that just crazy? Yes, and the Mary Lou, I'm going back to your comment with the pink lemonade die set. Those are all dies. None of those in there are stamps. They do have a stamp set that coordinates with this, but no, this is all a die set. No stamps in that one. But dang, that does make me sad. Yeah, I know it's a catch-22, and I'm not getting on any kind of soapbox, but some of those super, super cheap companies we order from overseas, you get things super, super cheap because a lot of times they're not paying a designer. Why? Because they steal the designs, and so they cut that price out. So, oh my gosh. I bet she was emotional. I can only imagine because, think how long, just when you guys make a card, think how long you work on that card and you put your heart and soul in that. Well, she's a store owner, so she's busy, but she had a great idea and Spellbinders let her run with it. And so this is her first kind of break into that part of the industry to have your designs come out for a week now and they're already stolen. Oh, I hate that for you. I hate it. Oh, I just hate that for her. According to my bucket, crafting is not cheaper than therapy. So Sue, I have an old t-shirt I did for the store and it says, crafting is cheaper than therapy. And then in parentheses, it says almost. Because you know what? When I left my therapist, I had a nice little bill. And sometimes my crafting bill was more than that. But I got stuff from my crafting. I would leave my therapist and I would feel good. But when I leave the craft store, I feel good too. But I have a bag of stuff. He didn't send me home with a bag of stuff. So at least you get stuff with your crafting therapy. All right, next little restocks here. This is from Bella Boulevard. It is called Glam Cam. Little Bella pops there. Cute little black, white, and gold camera. New item alert. Whoop, whoop. I need like a little whoop, whoop. New item alert. So we started doing the Doodlebug doilies, and then I had a few people ask for different sizes. So we're going to try them and see how they go. If they don't sell, well, when they're gone, they're just gone. We won't bring them back in. But these are mini doilies. So these are more like, what is that? 1.5 inches? No, that's more than 1.5 inches. Let's see what size these are. 1, 2, maybe 3 inches. Maybe 3 inches is the size on that. Well, look at that. We don't even have, oh, here's a ruler. I'm like, how could we not have a ruler? Because our craft supplies get moved around. All right, let's see how wide these are. Yep, right at 3 inches are the size on the mini ones. So mini doilies, we've got them in white. And, oh, you know what? If I would have just read my back tags right there. Mini doilies, 3 inches. And bubble gum. Ooh, look how bright bubble gum is on these two. Super cute. So we've got mini doilies in white and bubble gum. All right. right? I need that shirt. Well, I might have to redo it. You know, I told you guys the other day, I'm kind of running out of ideas for what to do our shirts in. Pam, I see mini doilies, and I showed the white ones first. Do you want white? Do you want pink, or do you want both? Debbie, I think you are on Brutus. Oh, I don't know. I will check for you, Debbie. I'll check on that Brutus Monroe. I will check that list here in just a second. Mini doilies, Karen, let me know what color you want, or maybe you want both. I'm not for sure if you want white, pink, or both. Looks like we've got another Lisa Horton stencil deck. I am not going to go through the entire stencil deck again, friends. Just know there are 52 different stencils in here. We did shoot a video the other day, and I posted it here. I posted it on TikTok even. I never post on TikTok. Posted on TikTok. I think it hit Instagram, and it also hit our YouTube page. So if you guys don't know, we do have a YouTube page. We put all of these lives on there because you may or may not know, but Facebook deletes live videos after 30 days. So we download them and we upload them all onto YouTube, and the little video where we flipped through this little guy is on YouTube as well. You can also go to our website and just search for stencil deck. And when you find this product, I do have the video on there as well too. So I tried to cover all my bases on that one. Both colors for Karen. Thank you. Janice says one white mini doily. Perfect. And Pam says both. Okay, great. Adding those to my got it pile. Thank you, friends. So that is stencil deck. Those are 70. You've got 52 little stencils in there. Next up, we've got our fairy garden flowers here. Fairy garden flowers, as you can see as I lean across, this is our next thing we're going to be looking at. Fairy garden matches beautifully with the Looking Glass collection and also Echoes of Time. It looks so good with Echoes of Time as well too. So fairy garden. This is kind of like a doodle pop, but not exact. This one here is from Little Birdie, but kind of the same concept. You got this great little embellishment. It's layered. It's got all the fun little glazing on it as well too. This one is called a Cruise Ship. They're $2.39 for those. And then this is a brand new one. We have not had this one in before. This one is called Aeroplane. Actually, it's called Aeroplane, but we can just call it Airplane. I'm going to have to change that name on the online site because no one is going to type in AERO. It's a little airplane and cruise ship. Artful Moments. This is the newest Vicki Boutin line that she released. This one is a tab set or pad set. I love that one right there. Saw the coolest page online the other day with that one. And again, you get 2 of each of these. So you've got 12 different patterns, 2 of each, so 24 in the tab or in the pad here. Airplanes, airplanes, airplanes. You've got it, friends. Thank you, thank you. Airplanes and cruise ships. Well, we're definitely going to need more airplanes. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, Pam is giving a great little shout out for the stencil deck. She was actually the first one who asked for it. It made me start to look for them. So before that they were even listed on my distributor's site, I knew to be looking for them for Pam. She had seen them on Lisa Horton's, and she has used it so many times. She said already, she messaged me not too long ago and was just like, oh my gosh, it's better than what I thought. They're really good little stencils in there. It's definitely a fun little set. Here we've got a sleepy kitty today. Hi, aren't you sleeping? Sleepy kitty today? Her little friend, he came in. We've got an elderly gentleman that lives in the apartments kind of back behind the store. He brought her tuna in today. I could tell he had something like in a little paper towel. He's like, I bought her a little treat. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, he brought her a little piece of tuna fish. She was like, and then she wanted nothing to do with him. She kept looking for more tuna fish. So a little turd. All right, moving on. So we've got our other new line here from 49 and Market. Came out at the same time Artful Moments did with Vicki Boutin. Joni Bain also released a brand new line called The Looking Glass. Looking Glass is, very fairy-ish, a little, not a whole lot of Alice in Wonderland. I know we were worried it was going to be very Alice in Wonderland-y. It is not, but it's got great toadstools in it. It's got some little mice. It's got a few little fairies. It's a really, really great line. This gets you one each of all the papers in the line. Some of these pages are just absolutely beautiful. And what I really like about them is if you're just not feeling the front, one, you can cover it up. But two, the B-sides on these are absolutely gorgeous. Love the B-sides. So again, this is called Looking Glass. Next one we've got in is one of the papers. Open stock. This one is called Whispered Ledger. Beautiful, beautiful. Just a good purple dot on the back. But I love this. And, if this is not your cup of tea, meaning you love everything, but you're not into fairies, to me, this is a perfect place to put a photo. Do a circle-shaped photo. Shoot, you could even fussy cut this out, pop the whole page up, put something underneath it. That would be so stinking cool, too. So this is a beautiful page. I just love this line. And then we also got in more of the solids for Looking Glass as well. So there's the solids on those. So for Looking Glass, we restocked the collection kit, one of the open stock papers. Actually, we hadn't had this one in yet. And then we also restocked the solids. More 49 and Market. This is part of that Irresistibles line. This is one of the rub-ons that Vicki released originally. So this is not one of the newest ones. This is one of the original ones. And this one is called Irresistible Curiosities. You've got 3 different sheets in here. They go down like a white rub-on. So if you are putting them on dark colors, you're going to see white. If you put them on light colors, you're really not going to see them at all. They are designed for you to do some fun little mixed media techniques with. So you can bring your inks in, your sprays, go over those rub-ons, and then they're going to resist the ink you're putting on them. So got those. Checking my comments here. All right, next one. This is a restock. We just haven't had it in for a while. This is a great little soccer title from Jolie's. So it's got all kinds of great, I'm trying to show you the dimension, but it's not working. All kinds of great dimension on here. Like down to the, look at the little cord on the whistle. It's like a real cord even. You've got leather, or probably a fake leather, like a pleather, on the little cutout title there as well. So soccer title. Next one, we've got these great little bee embellishments. They've got like this enamel kind of epoxy coating on them, so they're all nice and shiny. They do have some dimension to them as well. So if you're looking online, it's called Bee Colony. So there's that. Another little restock. Our Bella Boulevard puffy stickers. This font is called Luna, and these are the color black. Soccer for you, Miss Wendy. Thank you. Got that. Next one. So this is a special order for Miss Paula. She asked if I could get these little dies in from Sizzix. This is another Sizzix and 49 and Market collaboration. They did a number set and also an alphabet set. So the alphabet set I've got coming, but they're on back order. But they had the number sets in yet. Bee Colony, you've got it. 2 for Jennifer, you've got it. Thank you, thank you. Let's see if I can get this open. Oh, trying here. Stephanie, do you have a scissors? Close-ish, maybe. Maybe. I think I might be able to get it. But yeah, if you want to, that way I'll just keep showing stuff and they don't have to watch me struggle through packaging. Thank you. All right, so we're getting our bee colonies. Thank you, friends. Grabbing those. And while Stephanie's struggling with packaging, last thing we got here are just little chalkboard labels. So these are from Little Birdie. the little chalkboard labels so you can actually write on them, wipe it off, and then use it again. You can write on it with regular real chalk or like an erasable chalk marker. And you've got 2 sheets in here. So you've got 16 of them for, do you see that price? $2.39. So you get 16 chalk labels. So I use these more so around the house than I really do for labeling anything in my craft room. Now, of course, you could label like the front of your papers, like your paper carriers. That would be great because if you switch it out, you can always change it. But I use these around the house. So if I've got, like we dry peppers in the summer, and so I've got a jar, and once peppers are dried, BJ can tell the difference between them. I cannot. So is it a habanero? Is it a chili pepper? Is it a ghost pepper? I have no idea. So I use these like to label actual things around the house, which makes it really kind of nice. So if you make your own like body sprays, things like that, you can change it as you change your scents. So these are just a good little thing to have, I think, in the cupboard, because usually when I run out, that's always when I need something I want to label but not have it be permanent. So this is great for that. You label your little canisters. Cynthia wants one of those. You've got it, Miss Ma'am. Thank you. Oh, and here we go. Perfect. Look at this. Look how fun these are. So we've got this great little number set, and they're nice size. I wasn't for sure what size they were going to be. And it looks like you got an innie and an outie on them. Perfect. So like we've got, you got the inside and the outside. So you could use this. I know it doesn't have the hole in it, so this may not be the, the best example, but you could definitely do, you could tell it's a 6, so you can make it really big. You could do just the smaller one, but look how fun that's going to be shadowing them together. So it's $25 for your number set. And like I said, we do have the alphabets on the way. So there are those. So this would be a reorder because this set here is already spoken for. But how fun is that?
I already put it in our box.
Oh
so
no, they're mine. Stephanie said this one is up for grabs. Look at that. I actually thought ahead this time and I ordered an extra one just in case. Look at that. Yep. Usually I'm just like, okay, and I stick one in the cart and then I'm like, oh, I probably should have got more than one. I did this time. I'm learning, guys. I am learning. All right, friends, and I think that this was our last item then. So today, just a quick little short live, well, I say that, and then here we still went 45 minutes. So if you jumped on late, what we started out with today was Brutus Monroe. Brutus Monroe's brand new, first time I've ordered from this company before. I've been hearing great things about Brutus Monroe from you guys. But so I just did a small order this time, mainly to get the class kits, because I did have a great response for the class kits. So if you jumped on late, please go back and do the replay. Check out the beginning when I show you the class kits. And if you think you would want one, not if you think, if you for sure would want one, let me know as soon as you can, because there might be a possibility of me being able to get a few more kits for you guys. I'm not sure. They could all be gone already, but I'm going to try my best. We ordered in 18 and they are already gone. And I think I have to order them in 6s. So I would like at least 3 or 4 people to commit to wanting one, because I just don't want to get stuck with a bunch. Although I could just bust them apart and make my money back twice probably, because I think you're getting about $70 worth of merchandise, I think is what they were telling us. Anyway, it's a great value for $30. That is for sure. And it also gets you into basket tie cut. Okay. It also gets you into the class as well. And then we also, checklist, thank you. And then we also showed you some washi maps, which is a really cool product that they do. I did show you some samples of those as well. Earlier today, I also shot a video, and then on that video, lots of questions. You guys are great. In that video, I was talking about our advent calendars with spellbinders. Okay. So those I have to turn my order in, I think tonight by midnight, maybe early tomorrow morning. I did already put initial numbers in so I wouldn't forget, but I can always change that number, increase that number. I was so afraid I was going to forget. So I did turn in some numbers already. just to be on the safe side so I didn't forget to do my entire order. But if you would like a Spellbinders Advent calendar, you can tell us here in this video, or you can also comment on that live that I did earlier. Those Advent calendars won't ship until end of August, so I always say September, just in case they're running behind. And I am in Indiana. Usually takes an extra day to ship to me. So, and by the time we get them boxed back up into you, that's why I say September. But August, September is when those are going to be shipping. $25 deposit gets you in line for those. All right, Brutus Monroe. Let's see, people that are on here. Carmen, Sean, Laura. I don't know if Laura usually watches the lives. Gina T, Paula D, Jean Bruce, Chastity R, Becky H, Joanne. Yes, you are on here. Sarah V, Lisa M, Monica T, Paula A. Edie, yes. Debbie B, yes. Sue, oh, Debbie B. Oh, Debbie B's on here twice. So that means I for sure have a kit. Okay, so whoever commented above that they would like to be on the next one, I think I'm going to make you very happy. I'm trying to scroll up to the top because Debbie B got on here twice. So, and there's Joanne. Yep, Joanne is on here. I'm going all the way up to the top just to see here. Rhonda, winner, chicken dinner. So, Rhonda, if you are still on here, you get the one that Debbie double ordered. See, that happens sometimes. And I know we could just look up on the thing, but sometimes we're just putting your name in super quick. That happens sometimes. That's why sometimes you get 2 flowers in your bucket, because you see them on a live where we sold out, and then when they come back in stock, we already stuck one in your bucket because you wanted one, and then you're like, oh, I love that flower, I want that, and so then we do double duty. So, all right, got those. So there's my checklist. Let's see here. Hi, Annette. Paula says, are you getting the new brushes that Simon Hurley is showing? The smaller ones come in a 2 package. I definitely can. Paula, if you want them, sometimes I feel like I have so many brushes up there, but I can definitely get those in. That's not a big deal. He's an easy peasy order from my distributor. If I'm in, okay, I got you on the list. There's Joanne. So Paula, just let me know. I can stick those in. And then what was the other one? Checklist. Okay, and then if you have time, a basket die cut. All right, so Miss Jennifer, I'm going to walk down the aisle here because I want to show you Memory Box. Memory Box has a couple great basket dies. Waffle Flower also had one too. We're working on checking in our Waffle Flower order. Carmen, if you're on here, oh my gosh, the Waffle Flower order we are checking in right now, I say we like I'm helping, I'm not. Stephanie is doing that order, is baking. You guys are going to love it. It is so good. Waffle Flower had a basket die. We might be out of it, so I can reorder it, but I want to show you what we have from Memory Box here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this one we can reorder. We just sold out of it over the weekend. It's called Flower Basket Bouquet. This one we have in though. It's called Woven Flower Basket. These are real life size right here. So it's more of a square basket, whereas this one is more of a round basket. But Woven Flower Basket, and those we have in stock now. So you would not have to wait on that one. But it's beautiful, and you get all those flowers as well. So that's a great one. So those are 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. Like I said, I know there was one in Waffle Flower, so we can always throw that on a reorder depending how soon you need it. I don't think we have one with Pink and Main. I know sometimes you guys are even better at me of remembering what all we've got, because you've got it in your stash and you just used it, something like that. I'm looking here. I don't see any of those baskets left over. Okay, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. I will need 6 packages. You've got it. What was that list for the Advent? No, Luann, that list I just went through was the class kit. Yes, that was the class kit. Yes, thank you. 1 of each. You've got it, Jennifer. So we'll pull the one that we have here, and then we will reorder the other one for you. Perfect. Got it. All righty, friends. Well, any other questions? That was great. Checking to see here. Okay. I'll give you guys a second. So Luann, yes, that was, is it Memory Box that does the large? Yes, it is Memory Box that does the large magnetic sheets. And they also have the large magnetic envelopes as well too. We have both in stock. I'm like, I know I just ordered more, but this is the size of the envelopes. So then the sheets, they're so heavy. So they ship their stuff, regular post office, and my little mailman comes in and he's like, dang, what is in these boxes? Because they're super heavy, full of magnets. I'm like, oh, those are magnets. They are so heavy. Friends, you get 25 in their pack, which is why they are so heavy. This large pack of 25 is $16.99, which is crazy. Did I make the pre-order air kit list? Ooh, I don't know, Sharon. Did I say your name? I don't know, Sharon. I don't know. I hope I didn't mess that up. But if not, like I said, I've got an opportunity to maybe get in more. No, Sharon, I don't have you on here. So I don't know if I messed that up or if you just weren't on there. Sometimes we do mess up, and I feel really, really bad when we did. Did I make the pre-order air kits list? So I don't think I did, Sharon. So if you want one, let me know. And then I will, I've got to call Heather anyway to see if she has no, you can check later. No problem. I just checked. So yes, you're not on my pre-order list. So if you were supposed to be, and I messed up one, I'm so sorry. So like, I feel like really, really bad. And if you want one, let me know. And, yep, Joanne, you can definitely cut them in half. They work great that way. Yep. I've done that before whenever I ran out of smaller size ones. So that is great. And I know we just got more in as well. So for those of you that just saw, I only had one of each on the shelf. No worries, because we are checking that in now. So go ahead and put your request in for, those larger memory box dies, because we'll just pull them as we check that in tomorrow. And does the waffle flower butterfly duo die go with a stamp set? The little bitty baby one? I don't think it does. Is that the one, the real tiny one, Wendy? I don't think it goes with a stamp set. Otherwise, I'll have to look up which one the duo die is. Do I have waffle flower up on my screen? Let me see here. Waffle flower. You said duo. Nope, that little bitty guy, it does not. If that's I just typed it in duo and it came up with that little bitty guy. And no stamps are with that one. Now, you might be able to find a stamp small enough, because those guys are little. So you might be able to, but not when they released it. They have not. But, I just wonder, because so often companies, like, will reuse images in their line. So I wonder if, and it might just be a random thing, but if there isn't like a random little butterfly in one of their other stamp sets that will work with, but not that they have told us. So it just might be one of those wonderful coincidences if you find it, but they did not make one to sell with it. So, okay. Whew. All right, Sharon, let me know about that Brutus Monroe and if I messed that up. So one, girl, I feel extremely sorry. But two, if you want one, let me know, because they called me on Friday, but as I was leaving, that they may have more class kits, and usually I have to get those in 6s. So please let me know if you do want a class kit, and then I will add you to that list. So, alrighty, friends. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. My name is Hannah, and I'm at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Our favorite 3D printing girl, Stacy, is here, which means she has little stands for you guys. So we'll be showing you those as well the next couple days. That noise you hear is her already rustling through the waffle flower box. Busted her. She thought I didn't see her because I was busy. She is already going through the box. But we will have stands for you guys. Get those orders filled. So that makes me very, very happy as well. Alrighty, friends. Have an amazing Crafty Blessed evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.